Hi, my name is Daniel Tilley, and I'm going to be talking about the military and the ups and downs about it. There's a bunch of emotions that come along with the military, starting with your PTSD, not being able around your family. Emotionally, you're kind of up and down in the situation. When you first leave, you spend your first 9 weeks doing your basic training, and during that time, you don't have communication with family. You can't talk to anybody, and after you pass the first 3 weeks, then you kind of get your privileges back as far as being able to hang out and talk to other people. The most stressful part about it is that when you leave your family for about 9 weeks, you're kind of emotionally scarred and you don't know what's going on. There's no letters that can come through or anything else of that nature. When you're in the military, you're kind of treated differently. A lot of people judge you, or they'll say you're too young, you shouldn't be serving, you shouldn't be doing this, you shouldn't be doing that, and it's kind of a little different. What is tech school? Tech school is your military job, depending on how long you're going to be away. It just depends on what kind of course you're taking. You're going through school all over again. When you go through tech school, it's a lot of studying, tests, written parts, hands-on training. You just have to go through the whole situation and try to figure the whole thing out. When you're in the military during your tech school, you have to figure out what your job's going to be and how you're going to do your job proficiently to where the military is going to be happy with it. And during that time, you have your training, which is pretty much the whole fun of it. PTSD is a serious issue with a lot of people. People take it for granted that a soldier has PTSD, or they say that they don't have PTSD. A lot of things that a soldier has gone through and dealt with is difficult. So during your time over there, you don't have anybody to talk to besides your psychiatrist, your fellow battle buddies, and you have to figure out how to handle the situation. When you come back from PTSD, you come back and you are diagnosed with PTSD, your jobs become very limited because of the amount of loudness and the activity that happens. I have PTSD. I can't stand fireworks. I don't like any gunshots that I'm not physically firing off myself. It's a little different for certain people. I know there's a guy, his PTSD is just loud noises, period. It doesn't have to be fireworks, gunshots, nothing, just anything loud, banging noise. PTSD is post-traumatic stress disorder. It is a psychiatric disorder that can occur in people who have experienced or witnessed traumatic events such as a natural disaster, serious accident, a terrorist act, war, combat, rape, or other violent personal assaults. Any self-stories or family friend stories. You see soldiers out on the road. A lot of the guys that are out there that are homeless are veterans, but there's a lot of them that claim that they're veterans. It's frustrating trying to figure out who's who and what's what. When you're during tech school and basic, they tell you there's jobs out there for you. Now, whether or not they want to join and try to help or try to figure out their job situation, that's on them. A lot of guys are really lazy and want to live off the government, and I promised myself I would never do that. Just because we are soldiers doesn't mean we aren't filled with emotions. if you ever need anything, there's hotlines out there that you can call, or if you know a soldier that's going through issues, there's hotlines you can call, and just up to you whether or not you want to make the phone call. Give them help. Thank you. That concludes my story.